Hi guys, so it's that time of the month again, and I do not mean the grim and unpleasant sort of time of the month. I mean it is that time of the month when we do favourites videos. So I'm going to be bringing you my November favourites. To start off with, I'm going to go on to things that are not products I can hold. They're just things I can talk about and maybe link down below for you guys. And the first thing that I'm going to go on to is a program called Gogglebox, and I will type it here below in case you are struggling with the name. And it is a program we have in the UK. I don't think it's aired in America, but it is available on 4OD if you guys want to watch it. And it is basically a program of people watching TV, which sounds very boring, but actually it's very, very funny. And it's just basically people sit down, and it's not different people every week. You have like set families and couples and stuff like that, and basically they sit and watch programs, and their responses are recorded and you watch their responses to programs. And again, it still sounds very, very boring, but it's one of those programs where you get to like the characters, like the couples and stuff, and it's just funny. It's absolutely hilarious. Like, some weeks are better than others, but the one last week was particularly hilarious. And they are people from all around the country, all different situations and families, like gay couples to a upper middle class couple that own a B&B, and families, one girl, one boy, mum and dad, that sort of thing, standard nuclear family, and just everything else in between. So it is a really funny program. It's really funny to hear people's comments, some of them very witty comments on things, and it's not just funny, it also addresses serious situations regarding people's opinions on politics, and like serious situations like health scares and things like that. So it is quite an interesting program to watch, and it is aired on a Friday night at 9 o'clock. I think it's 9 o'clock on Channel 4 if you guys in the UK are interested in watching it. But like I said, it's on 4OD anyway, so you can catch up and watch the whole series up to date. I think we're on the second series now. It did win a BAFTA last year or this year, I can't remember. Either way, it has won awards, this show. For such a simple show, it is hilarious. Another thing that is not a product that I have been loving this month is Jenna Marbles. I will link her channel down below. If you don't know her, where have you been? Like, everyone on the internet or has the internet knows Jenna Marbles, and if not, if you don't know her by name, you will recognise her face from some sort of video that has been posted on Facebook or GIF? Is that how you say it? Or whatever. Either way, you will know her face if you don't know her by name. And she is absolutely hilarious. I love her. She's just so funny. So if you guys haven't subscribed to Jenna Marbles' channel, I would suggest you go and do so, because she is just hilarious. Straight up hilarious. Although for all the youngsters out there, I will state that she does swear a lot in her videos, and she does do some censored versions, but sometimes she doesn't. So just be aware of that if you are of the younger audience. Although I'm not going to baby you guys, because let's face it, 2-year-olds know some of these words these days, which kind of scares me. I didn't know most of these words till I was like 14, 15. Now on to the third thing, which is actually a beauty product. We're actually getting to some products here. And this is a lipstick by No. 7, and this is from a multi-pack thing, because it says not for resale on it. And this is one of their moisture drenched lipsticks, and it is in 60 Chic. And this is just kind of a brownie nude colour that I've been wearing pretty much all month, and I actually am not wearing it today. Sod law it be, the minute you do a favourites video on a product, you do not wear it. This is how life goes. But I have been loving this product, and it is really moisturising, which is great for in the winter, because nobody likes horrible chapped lips with lipstick on, because it looks a bit gross. So the next product is not a beauty product, but it is a necessity to most people in life, mostly women, unless you are a guy that likes to paint his nails or his toenails, no judgment passed. And this is the Q-Tex Moisture Guard Nail Polish Remover. I've used this a couple of times. I ran out of my old one, and I just picked this up randomly because it was the same price as all of the non-branded stuff. So I was like, hey, let's give it a go. I don't particularly have dry nails, but I thought, why not add some extra moisture in, because it is nice with nails, because nails get really dry, particularly in the winter. Like I say, everything just gets dry in the winter other than my face. My face just remains as oily as per, so I don't know what that's about. But basically I tried this a couple of times and it added so much moisture to my nails. Like, I took my nail polish off, and you know when your nails just, like, you can tell when you've just took the polish off because they feel a bit like, ugh. Like when you brush your fingers like over them, they feel a bit rough and a bit coarse and a bit damaged and horrible. This made them feel like I'd had like 3 weeks without putting any nail polish on, and that was just my natural nail. It was perfect. I actually need to take this nail polish off, particularly on this hand. This made my nails feel so good and so moisturised. It really impressed me, like to the point where I put it in a favourites video, because it is only a nail polish remover, but I thought it was definitely worth a mention because it made them super moisturised, so that gets a big thumbs up from me. That is all from like sort of beauty, skincare, all that sort of product stuff. Next I'm going to go on to a candle, and this is an IKEA candle, and it is the orange or tangerine smelling one. I don't know what the name of this is, obviously it's a Swedish name anyway, so chances are I can't pronounce it, but it smells really good and I've really been enjoying it. It doesn't burn very well. I don't know whether you guys can see that very well, but it doesn't seem to burn very well. It could do with being like a 2 or 3 wick candle, but it's only a 1 wick. So it might level itself out as it gets lower down, but I will have to see. And yeah, I've pretty much just been loving the smell of this. Next thing is a hair tool, and it is this. I actually showed you this the wrong way because the name is on this side. And this is a Babyliss curling wand. It is just one of those tapered ones that goes thinner. And I use this like all the time. I did just get bought a new one, but this is like my go-to. I really like that you have the temperature readings on here. I usually only go up to the 185 degree one because I don't like to frazzle my hair too much, although it does only go up to 200 anyway. But I do just really like this. You just turn it on there and then it has a little light, and you just press the plus or the minus button to change the temperature. And I just love this product. I've had it for probably about a year. I'm going to say about a year. And I have not had any problems with it. The cord is still like perfectly fine, and obviously it has like the wibbly wobbly bit because you got to be able to curl that wand. I'm going to move on to fashion and that sort of area. So I've got this dress here, and it is just a black and white kind of checked or plaid, whatever you want to call it, dress, and it is a mini dress. You can't see that because the frame is not that long, and it is just long sleeved, and this was probably about £15–20 from boohoo.com. I got a size 8 and I wore this the other night and it just fitted me really nicely. It fitted perfectly everywhere. It fit over my arms, which is always a problem because I have quite big muscly arms apparently for normal sizing. It's just one of those dresses that I feel really comfortable in. Like, it's better for the winter now because obviously you've got the sleeves. It's getting a little bit chilly outside in the UK to be going out with just strappy dresses on and all your legs out. It's a little bit, I like that this is a bit more, you've got your legs out but you haven't got everything else out. I like having just one thing out, like you either pick boobs or legs, you don't just like have everything out. So I really like this dress, and it's one of those dresses that I think I'm probably going to wear quite a lot because I just find it really comfortable to be in. Some dresses I feel a little bit uncomfortable in, a little bit out of my comfort zone, but this is definitely just right for me and I really like it, and it was a bit of a bargain to say the least because I'm definitely going to get the wear out of it. Next thing I have is my coat, which I did haul in my collective haul for this month, and the reason this coat is in my favourites is because I've worn it like every time I've left the house since I got it. Like, I kid you not, literally every time. And it is just perfect. I love that the hood's not too big for me, which is great. And it's really thick and it keeps you nice and warm, and that's all I want from a coat. I like it to be a little bit stylish, but for the most part it's got to keep you warm, and it's not too long, so it fits really nicely for someone who is that bit shorter, because some coats come up a little bit long, and being 5'1", you kind of need that extra bit tuck off them so that it doesn't swamp you completely. And I'm just finding it's a really durable coat, and for £50, I've got all my hair on it. For £50 I am loving it. Next thing I have is this Michael Kors clutch bag, which I got probably about half a year ago. I got it from Bicester Village, so I did get it on a deal, like it was cheaper than it should have been. And I've just been using this quite a bit because I've actually been dressing up and going out quite a bit around my birthday and all that. So I have actually used this quite a bit. And the only problem with this bag that I don't like is that it's like silver hardware around the edge opposed to gold. But you can clip this off if you want to, but I like it because it allows the bag just to sit perfectly under your arm when you don't want to hold it. And it has these nice little like card sections and stuff, and it's just a great bag. And I do keep it in a dust bag. It didn't come with a dust bag. I think whenever you buy them from places like Bicester Village, they don't come with dust bags. I don't know why, but I've never bought one from Bicester and got a dust bag. Maybe that's part of the reason they give it you cheap. I don't know, but this is a dust bag for one of my other bags, and I'll just keep it in there. And the last thing I have, like these last two things are luxury items, and I'm only including them just because sometimes it's nice to put things on and they make you feel really, really special. Do you know what I mean? But basically, this is the one thing that I wore over my birthday weekend, and it made me feel so special wearing them. And I do keep them in the bag because I'm very precious about them, and I just love everything about them. And these are my Jimmy Choos. This is what my Jimmy Choos look like, and they are just like a nude peep toe slingback. And these are in a size 3.5. Yes, 3.5. I do have tiny feet. And I did get these on offer there at Bicester Village on offer, and I just thought I'd treat myself when I got them. I didn't go with the intention of buying them, obviously. But they're really, really nice shoes, and the only reason I'm including them in my favourites is pretty much because when I wore them, they made me feel really special. There's something about wearing a more expensive shoe that just makes you feel a bit more special than wearing, say, like New Look shoes, or I don't know, whatever high street brand. I'm not trying to pick on New Look, but I do have quite a lot of New Look shoes. That's probably why I said it. But I just really like them. They are so nice, and they fit really, really well. And they're just my special shoes for special occasions. So guys, that is all from my favourites video for November. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you all soon. Have a lovely December, guys. I will catch up with you very soon. Bye!